Good morning, students. Today we will be doing our fruit break fractions activity. Today you have been asked to bring in either a whole piece of fruit or a vegetable for our fruit break today, and we will be working in pairs in groups of 2, and we will be sharing our piece of fruit with our friend. So once we have worked out how we're going to share our fruit into 2 equal parts so that it's fair, so you both get equal amounts of fruit, then you can bring your piece of fruit or vegetable up to the front and we will cut, I will cut your piece and then you can share it with your friend. So firstly, you'll see a whole heap of coloured card or paper. So we're going to work through how we can share our piece of fruit or vegetable, whatever it may be, into 2 equal shares. So I'll demonstrate for you. I'll take the orange card and I'm going to draw a mandarin, something like that. So then we can cut out our shape. That looks something like what our fruit looks like. And then we can work the best way to cut the fruit or vegetable to get 2 equal parts. Okay, so there is my mandarin. So would the best way to cut the fruit to get 2 equal parts be horizontally or vertically? Now, depending on the shape of your fruit or vegetable will give you the answer. So I'm going to cut my piece vertically. So if you can lay them over and they cover each other perfectly, then you have 2 equal parts. So there's my mandarin. So away you go and take your piece of paper and you work out how, firstly draw your fruit, then work out how you're going to cut your fruit into 2 equal parts to share with your friend. Okay, great. Now you've done your cutting, we're going to take a look at some examples of fruit. Now, an apple and a tomato are quite easy to halve. So you can cut them straight down into 2 equal parts. There's the tomato. Now, you guys never do this on your own. You always need an adult to cut for you as knives are sharp. And there's the apple. So we can share them. One for Billy and one for Sue. One for Billy and one for Sue. Now with a mandarin, that might be a little bit trickier because you can't cut it. So we're going to divide the parts into 2 equal parts. One half, another half. 2 halves make the whole. 2 equal halves make the whole. So remember that they have to be equal. Now, an item like a carrot is a bit more difficult to cut. into 2 equal halves because this end here is thicker than this end. So if we cut it through the middle, it might not be equal. So the way that we could make it equal is cut it this way, which will give you 2 equal parts to the whole. Again, this is an adult to do the cutting because it is very dangerous. So there's 2 parts to make a whole, 2 equal parts to make the whole. Also with the banana, because this is a bit of an odd shape, if we cut it through here, it might not be exactly equal. So if we cut it through here, then we will have 2 equal parts. You make a banana split. So 2 equal halves to make a whole. So now that we've cut all of your fruit breaks, you can go and share them with your friends, and that is fruit break fractions. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves.